My child, listen to me carefully. Do not move. Do not scroll. Do not run away from this voice. There is something you need to hear right now, something heaven has been trying to reveal to you for a long time, and this moment is not accidental. This is divine timing. You were brought here by my hand, not by chance, not by coincidence, not by an algorithm, but by purpose. God says, stay with me until the end. Every word you are about to hear carries life, and if you close this now, you will walk away unaware of the miracle I am releasing over your life. Take a breath. Feel my presence. I am right beside you. You are not listening to a message. You are standing inside a moment that heaven has opened for you. My child, I know you have been carrying pain that no one knows about. I know the weight on your chest has been suffocating your smile. I know the tears you cry alone have become your nightly companion. You are tired. You are exhausted from pretending to be strong. You are weary from being the one everyone depends on, while no one sees what you are battling inside. And God says, I saw everything. Every night you lay awake staring at the ceiling, fighting battles that no one knows exist. Every time you whispered, God, I can't do this anymore, I heard you. You were not talking to the walls, you were talking to me. And I have come with an answer. But before I reveal it, listen to me with your spirit, not just your ears. My child, someone close to you is hurting silently. Someone you care about deeply, someone who smiles in front of others, someone who looks strong and unshaken, is carrying a darkness and a pain they have been too afraid to speak. They feel alone. They feel ashamed. They feel like they have no one to trust. They are breaking inside, and you have felt it, even though they never said a word. You felt a shift. You sensed a heaviness. You noticed their silence, their distance, their change in tone, their lost eyes. That was not imagination. That was not coincidence. That was my spirit whispering to you, trying to show you what is hidden, lifting the veil from what you could not see. My child, someone in your circle is battling something heavy, and they have been terrified to tell you because they fear your reaction, your disappointment, or your pain. They are drowning, but they don't know how to ask for help. And God says, I am sending you as my healing. This is not a message of fear. This is not a message of panic. This is not a message of tragedy. This is a message of divine rescue. What they are facing is not the end. What they are facing is not final. What they are facing is not greater than my power. I am stepping into that situation right now. Do not fear. Do not imagine the worst. Do not allow the enemy to plant terror in your mind. This is not the time to break down. This is the time to rise. God says, I am turning this pain into healing. I am turning this hidden suffering into restoration. I am turning this fear into testimony. I am turning this secret battle into victory. Nothing is too late for me. Nothing is too broken for me. Nothing is beyond redemption for me. You are standing in the middle of a divine reversal. My child, the one who is suffering is not abandoned. They are not forgotten. They are not lost. I am touching their body. I am touching their heart. I am touching their mind. I am touching their spirit. Even now, healing is beginning. You cannot see it yet, but in the unseen realm, I am already working. Do not let your emotions speak louder than my promise. Do not let fear speak louder than faith. Lift your head. Lift your spirit. Lift your expectation. God says, I am sending healing into your life. Healing in your relationships. Healing in your home. Healing in your body. Healing in your mind. Healing in your memories. Healing in your future. What was meant to destroy you will become the reason you rise stronger than ever. What was meant to break you will become the reason you shine with power. What was meant to silence you will become the reason you speak with authority. My child, you are not alone in this moment. Feel my hand on your heart. Feel my presence wrapping around you. Feel my voice lifting you from the inside. You thought you were forgotten, but I never left. You thought I was silent, but I was preparing the victory. You thought everything was falling apart, but it was falling into place. God says, I am bringing light to what was hidden in darkness. I am exposing what was kept secret. I am revealing what was buried. I am bringing truth, not to break you, but to free you. Do not fear revelation. Truth is the doorway to healing. You have been asking me for clarity. You have been asking me for direction. You have been asking me for answers. This is the beginning. Right now, my angels are being released over your situation. Right now, chains are breaking. Right now, walls are falling. Right now, the enemy's grip is weakening. Something supernatural is shifting. My child, you have cried long enough. You have suffered long enough. You have carried enough. Now it is my turn. Lay it at my feet. Release the fear. Release the pressure. Release the guilt. Release the confusion. Let me fight for you. God says, I will restore what was broken. I will heal what was wounded. I will rebuild what was shattered. I will revive what was dying. Do not let your heart race with fear. Let it beat with faith. This situation will not destroy you. This situation will reveal me in your life like never before. You are not losing. You are being positioned. You are not breaking. You are being rebuilt. You are not abandoned. You are being protected. My child, the pain you feel right now is not the end of your story. It is the turning point. The person hurting in silence will rise again. You will rise with them. And together, you will testify of the miracle that is coming. The enemy thought he could destroy, but he underestimated my power. I am here. I am working. I am healing. I am restoring. And soon, you will say, look what God has done. Do not move away from this message. Do not step out of this moment. There is more I need to reveal to you. Stay with me. Do not disconnect. Do not scroll. My child, do not let go of this moment. Keep your heart open, because what I am about to reveal next carries power that will shift the entire atmosphere of your life. You are standing in a sacred space right now, a divine intersection where heaven meets your reality, where my voice meets your deepest wounds, where truth meets transformation. Do not look away. Do not allow distractions to steal what I am releasing into your spirit. God says, I am still speaking. I did not bring you this far to leave you confused. I did not start this conversation to walk away halfway. I am guiding you into healing that your soul has needed for a long time. My child, listen closely. The person who is suffering in silence, the one whose pain has been hidden and buried, did not choose silence because they are weak. They chose silence because the world has not been kind to the vulnerable. They chose silence because they feared being misunderstood. They chose silence because pain convinced them that no one would stay if they knew the truth. And God says, I have seen the tears they never cried in public. I have heard the words they were too afraid to speak. I know the storm they are battling. Even when they smile, their heart trembles. Even when they laugh, their soul bleeds. Even when they say they are fine, they are losing strength inside. You have seen glimpses of it, even though they never explained. You have felt it, even without evidence. That connection was not accidental. That discernment was not human. That was me revealing the spiritual reality beneath the surface. My child, you were chosen to bring light into their darkness. You are not in their life by coincidence. You are not connected to them by randomness. You are positioned by heaven. You carry something powerful, something sacred, something they need, love without conditions. Listening without judgment. Presence without pressure. The world has broken them, but I will use you to help restore them. Not by force. Not by confrontation. Not by demanding answers. But by love. By patience. By compassion. By silence that understands. God says, be gentle. Be patient. Be present. Do not push them to confess before they are ready. Do not demand explanations they cannot yet speak. Do not assume the worst. Your role is not to interrogate, but to embrace. Your role is not to expose, but to protect. Your role is not to diagnose, but to cover them with love. My child, healing begins when love replaces fear. The person you are thinking of right now, the one whose face just appeared in your mind, the one your spirit is suddenly heavy for, the one your heart is crying over, that is who I am speaking about. You did not imagine that name. You did not think of them by accident. I whispered it to you. You know exactly who this message is for. God says, I will not let them fall apart. I will not let darkness consume them. I will not allow the enemy to destroy them. I am stepping in. I am fighting for them. I am surrounding them with angels right now. There is a battle happening around them that you cannot see. The enemy has tried to silence them, to isolate them, to weaken them, to convince them they are alone. But I declare over them now, they are not alone. They are not forsaken. They are not forgotten. My child, you have prayed for them without even knowing why. You have felt pain that wasn't yours. You have cried tears with no explanation. You have woken up with heaviness you could not describe. It was not depression. It was compassion. It was intercession. You were feeling what they could not express. Your spirit has been carrying them. And God says, I chose you because your heart is safe. Not everyone could handle the truth. Not everyone could carry compassion without judgment. Not everyone could love without conditions. But you can. This connection is divine. This assignment is sacred. Do not run away from it out of fear. Do not shut down emotionally because it scares you. Do not hide from the responsibility of love. You were created for this moment. My child, healing does not always begin with answers. Healing begins with presence. Sit with them. Listen without needing details. Hold their soul without demanding clarity. Love without needing explanations. Your silence will speak louder than any advice. Your presence will speak louder than any words. Your compassion will speak louder than any questioning. And God says, I am going to use you to break the silence that has been suffocating them. Not today. Not forcefully. Not dramatically. Not emotionally. But gently. Divinely. Perfectly timed. I will open the door. I will soften their heart. I will create the moment. You just need to be available. My child, there is something else you must understand. The pain they are carrying is not just physical. It is spiritual. It is emotional. It is mental. It is layered. It is deep. What you see is only the surface. What you feel is only the echo. What they carry is far heavier than anyone knows. They were strong for too long. They survived storms that should have destroyed them. They endured what others could not imagine. And now, their soul is tired. But God says, they are not at the end. They are at the turning point. I am sending restoration. I am sending renewal. I am sending peace. I am sending strength. What was dying is being revived. What was broken is being rebuilt. What was shattered is being gathered together. This is the divine reversal. The enemy whispered, "It's over." But I declare, it is beginning. The enemy said, "They will not survive this." But I say, they will rise higher than ever. The enemy tried to isolate, but I am bringing connection. The enemy tried to silence, but I am releasing testimony. The enemy tried to destroy, but I am releasing purpose. My child, listen to me carefully now. Do not let fear control you. Do not let assumptions cloud your heart. Do not let anxiety rewrite the story. This situation is not a tragedy. This situation is a testimony in the making. What you are feeling right now, the chills on your skin, the heaviness in your chest, the tears gathering in your eyes, that is my spirit confirming truth inside you. I am touching you even now. Your heart is expanding. Your spirit is awakening. Your compassion is deepening. Your purpose is activating. This is not pain. This is preparation. God says, I am preparing you to be a healer. I am preparing you to be a protector. I am preparing you to be a light in someone's darkness. Do not shrink back. Do not be afraid. Do not doubt yourself. You were born for this. And soon, what is hidden will no longer be hidden. What is hurting will begin to heal. What is heavy will be lifted. What is broken will be restored. Stay close to me. Stay close to them. Stay close to love. My child, you are still here, and that is not a small thing. It means your spirit recognizes that this is not ordinary. Something inside you knows that heaven is speaking, that something sacred is unfolding, that this message is not just words, it is a lifeline sent directly into your heart. God says, your obedience to stay is opening a door that has been locked for a long time. You think you are just listening, but in the unseen realm, chains are breaking, walls are collapsing, barriers are falling, and what was once impossible is beginning to shift in your favor. My child, listen even more closely now. The person who is hurting silently, the one carrying the invisible battle, is closer to breaking than you realize. They have been holding everything together with hands that are shaking on the inside. They have been pretending to be strong because they are terrified to be seen as weak. They have been smiling for others, while dying internally. They have reached the point where the weight is unbearable. They feel alone in a crowded room. They feel unseen even by people who love them. They feel numb, as if their soul has disconnected from their body. They are drowning, but quietly. And God says, you will not let them drown. I will not let them drown. The enemy wants you to believe that this situation is hopeless, but heaven is standing in the way. I have already positioned divine intervention. I have already sent angels to surround them. I have already declared victory over what looks like disaster. This is not a story of loss. This is a story of redemption. My child, there is a reason I am speaking to you, not someone else. Your heart has been chosen because you carry my compassion. Your spirit has been chosen because you carry my strength. Your life has been chosen because you carry my light. You are not weak. You are not powerless. You are not unprepared. Everything you have survived, every storm you have endured, every tear you have cried, every painful chapter you thought would break you, it was preparing you for this moment. You thought you were being destroyed, but I was strengthening you. You thought you were losing everything, but I was building endurance in you. You thought I was silent, but I was training your spirit for a divine assignment. And now the time has come. My child, this person who is silently suffering needs someone who sees them beyond their mask. They need someone who loves without conditions. They need someone who listens without pressure. They need someone who stays when others walk away. And that someone is you. Do not be afraid of the heaviness you feel right now. Do not be afraid of the responsibility. Do not be afraid of what you don't know yet. I will guide every word. I will guide every step. I will guide every moment. You do not need to fix them, that is my job. You just need to love them, and I will do the healing. God says, love is the medicine that will begin their restoration. You don't need perfect answers. You don't need perfect timing. You don't need perfect understanding. You just need willingness. My child, the enemy has been trying to attack this connection, this relationship, this bond, because he knows the power that will come out of it. He has tried to plant misunderstandings. He has tried to create distance. He has tried to stir confusion. He has tried to whisper lies into your mind, hoping you would walk away. But you didn't. Even when you felt confused, you stayed connected. Even when you felt hurt, you still cared. Even when you felt unsure, you still prayed. And God says, that loyalty is why breakthrough is coming. The enemy can't break a connection that I have ordained. He can't destroy a relationship that I have anointed. He can't sabotage a bond that heaven has written. What is divinely assigned cannot be stolen. My child, the person you are thinking of right now was on the edge of giving up. They almost surrendered to darkness. They almost believed that their life had no value. They almost convinced themselves that no one would care if they disappeared. But I stopped them. I whispered your name into their heart, and it saved them more times than you will ever know. Your presence kept them alive. Your love kept them breathing. Your connection kept them from shattering completely. They don't know how to say it yet, but they are grateful for you. God says, you are the miracle they didn't know they needed. And now, you will witness what heaven is about to do. My child, there is something else I must reveal. The pain they carry did not begin recently. It goes back farther than you think. It is connected to wounds from the past, betrayal, abandonment, loss, trauma they never recovered from. They learned to survive by hiding. They learned to protect themselves by staying silent. They learned to act strong because no one came when they were weak. Silence was their shield. But that shield has now become a prison, and their spirit is exhausted. And God says, I am breaking that prison. I am tearing down walls. I am melting the ice around their heart. I am softening what was hardened. I am healing what was wounded. They will open up. They will speak. They will trust. They will release what has been trapped inside. Not because someone forces them, but because love makes them feel safe again. My child, when the moment comes, when their voice trembles and their truth spills out, do not panic. Do not cry in fear. Cry in love. Cry in relief. Cry in compassion. Hold their hands. Keep your heart steady. Let peace flow through you. Because in that moment, healing begins. God says, what they reveal will not break you, it will bond you. What they reveal will not destroy connection, it will deepen it. What they reveal will not be the end, it will be the beginning. This is not a story of shame. This is a story of grace. My child, do you feel the quiet right now? Do you feel the stillness? Do you feel the weight in the atmosphere? That is my presence settling in your spirit. That is my peace preparing your heart. That is my strength covering you. You are not alone in this. Heaven is with you. Angels are around you. My hand is on you. Take a breath. Inhale peace. Exhale fear. Inhale courage. Exhale anxiety. Inhale love. Exhale doubt. You are being transformed right now. God says, I am preparing you to carry someone's miracle. And now, hear me with your spirit, the breakthrough is close. The moment of truth is near. The transformation is already happening. The silence will break. The walls will fall. The healing will begin. You will witness restoration. You will witness redemption. You will witness revival. And when it happens, you will say, only God could do this. My child, stay with me. My beloved child, listen carefully now, for the hour is no longer far. The countdown is already shaking the spiritual ground beneath your feet. Every second passing right now determines the next chapter of your destiny. Heaven is watching your next move closely. I see your heart trembling with both hope and fear. You wonder if you are strong enough to carry what is coming. You question whether the blessing approaching you is real. You think the delay was denial, but it was preparation. My child, I have heard every silent cry you whispered into your pillow. I have counted the nights you stayed awake asking, when is my turn? I have seen you pretending to smile while your spirit was breaking. I watched you collapse inside while trying to act strong outside. You thought I was ignoring you. You thought I abandoned you. You thought nothing good would ever come. But I was shaping something greater than you asked for. I hid you in seasons of isolation for protection. I removed people who were secretly praying for your downfall. I allowed you to be broken so I could rebuild you in power. I let the world underestimate you so I could astonish them through you. My child, heaven has already released the instruction for your blessing. Angels are already positioned and waiting for the final command. The doors that once denied you are now trembling and unlocking. Something supernatural is already moving in your direction. In this exact hour, someone is being stirred in their spirit. Someone who carries the blessing with your name on it is waking up. Someone who has been chosen to deliver your breakthrough is being moved. Someone is about to step into your story and change everything. They don't even know why they are thinking about you right now. They don't know why your name keeps returning to their mind. They don't know why they suddenly feel compelled to help you. But I know, because I placed their heart in your hands. This surprise will not be small. This miracle will not be ordinary. This moment will not be forgettable. It will be so big that you will fall to your knees in shock. I am sending a blessing that will rewrite your history. I am sending a breakthrough that will silence every mocker. I am sending restoration that will redeem every lost year. I am sending abundance that will erase every tear. But listen to me, my child, do not lose focus now. Do not let fear poison what faith has prepared. Do not let doubt sabotage what heaven is delivering. Do not allow the enemy to distract your spirit. For even now, darkness is trying to interrupt your promise. The enemy wants you to believe nothing is changing. He wants you to give up right before the finish line. He wants you to walk away while your miracle is approaching. Do not break now. Do not stop now. Do not look back. Stand firm, heaven has already decided in your favor. My child, I am closer than your breath. I am standing right beside you at this very moment. I am holding your hand through this transition. I am preparing to reveal what you waited for so painfully long. You are not reading this accidentally. You were led here by divine timing. This is your appointed moment. This is the turning point of your story. In one unexpected hour, you will thank me through tears. You will witness what you prayed for. You will testify that I never failed you. Hold your breath, the miracle is already walking toward your life. My beloved child, this is the moment where heaven leans closer to the earth. This is the hour where everything begins to shift. This is the season where I restore what life stole from you. You have walked through storms that were meant to destroy you. You have survived battles that others did not even know you were fighting. You carried pain that could have shattered you completely. But still, you did not give up. And because you remained through the darkness, because you refused to surrender to the silence, because you believed when everything looked impossible, I am about to reward you in a way that will leave the world speechless. My child, listen to me now, in this very hour, the miracle is already in motion. The person sent to bless you has already made their decision. The surprise that carries your destiny has already been released. You are standing on holy ground right now. A divine transaction is happening in the spiritual realm. Heaven is aligning every detail you prayed for. What you lost is returning multiplied. You will not cry from pain anymore. The tears coming next will be tears of joy. The weight on your chest is lifting even as you breathe. The spiritual chains around you are breaking right now. Everything the enemy used to destroy you will become the platform where I reveal my glory. Everything they laughed at will become the testimony they cannot deny. I am wiping away the memories of betrayal, I am healing the scars of abandonment, I am erasing the wounds of rejection, I am replacing every broken piece with divine restoration. My child, do not fear the unknown. What is coming is bigger than what you dreamed. What is coming is stronger than the pain you endured. What is coming is worth every sleepless night. I am not giving you back what you lost, I am giving you better than you imagined. I am not returning you to who you were. I am transforming you into who you were destined to become. The person carrying your blessing is closer than you think. Their footsteps are already approaching your life. Their heart is already stirred by my instruction. They are coming to lift you into the future you prayed for. When this moment arrives, you will not be expecting it. You will not understand it at first. But your spirit will recognize that it is me. I will prove to you that I never abandoned you. I will prove to you that every delay had a purpose. I will prove to you that every closed door was protection. I will prove to you that every tear watered a harvest. This is not coincidence. This is not luck. This is divine intervention. This is your ordained hour. Lift your hands, my child. Breathe deeply and feel my presence. Open your heart to what I am releasing. The miracle is already touching your life. And when it reaches you, fall on your knees and say, God, you kept your promise. I receive it. Because after this hour ends, your story will never be the same again. Your life will shift. Your destiny will ignite. Your blessings will overflow. You will testify. You will shine. You will rise. For I, the Lord your God, have spoken it, and so it is done. Amen.